10 daily habits that quietly enlarge your prostate. After 60. If you're a man over 60 who wakes up 2 or 3 times a night to urinate, struggles with a weak stream, or feels like your bladder is never fully empty, you're not alone. Many assume it's just aging. But the truth is, small daily habits like sitting too long, holding your pee, or drinking too little water may be slowly enlarging your prostate. I've seen many people live with discomfort, poor sleep, and frustration simply because they ignored early warning signs. The scary part is these changes don't come from one big event. They come from small choices repeated every day. And if left unaddressed, they can lead to medication, surgery, or loss of control. Modern science has revealed something alarming. After 60, the male body becomes more sensitive to small triggers like mild dehydration, poor diet, prolonged sitting, or chronic stress. Studies from top U.S. medical centers confirm these everyday habits quietly cause inflammation and prostate growth. The danger is these issues often don't hurt. They show no clear signs, which is why most people ignore them until it's too late. By then, your sleep confidence and independence may already be suffering. But the good news is change is still possible. In this video, you'll learn 10 common habits that quietly harm your prostate and simple fixes you can start today. Like a 30-second morning routine to reduce nighttime trips, one familiar food that calms inflammation, and a free tracking app made for men over 60. Before we dive in, I'd love to hear from you. Which habit is hardest for you right now? Hydration, stress, or sitting too much? Share in the comments so others feel less alone. And if you're looking for natural ways to protect your prostate, subscribe now. Each week we share science-backed strategies to help men over 60 stay strong, independent, and in control of their health. You're not too late. You're just one habit away from better days. Now let's uncover the 10 daily habits you need to stop starting today. Habit 10: ignoring thirst. Many seniors drink less water to avoid bathroom trips, especially at night. But this habit, though understandable, may quietly worsen urinary symptoms. Dehydration leads to concentrated urine, which irritates the bladder and prostate. Over time, this can trigger inflammation, discomfort, and even enlargement. A study published in the Journal of Urology found that older adults with lower fluid intake had a 29% higher risk of prostate irritation and urinary urgency. Dehydration thickens urine, increases bladder acidity, and causes low-grade inflammation in nearby tissue, including the prostate. Many seniors lose their sense of thirst, making the problem worse. To stay hydrated without triggering nighttime trips, spread your intake throughout the day. Start your morning with 1 cup of water before breakfast. Sip half a cup every hour between meals. Avoid large amounts after 7 p.m. Herbal teas or warm lemon water can help if plain water feels boring. Pale yellow urine is a good sign. Pair water with routines like brushing teeth or watching TV. Frank, age 71, used to wake up 3 times a night to urinate. After following a hydration schedule for just 2 weeks, his nighttime trips dropped to once. He also noticed better energy and less pelvic discomfort. Small changes brought big relief. If you're on diuretics or have heart or kidney issues, talk to your doctor before increasing fluid intake. Adjust based on their advice. Hydration strategies are not one size fits all. Habit 9: sitting too long without movement. Many seniors spend hours sitting in one spot watching TV, reading, or resting. But too much sitting without movement puts pressure on the pelvic area. This limits blood flow to the prostate and nearby tissues. Over time, poor circulation increases inflammation and worsens urinary symptoms. A study in the British Journal of Urology found that men over 60 who sat more than 6 hours daily had a 36% higher chance of developing prostate enlargement. Immobility weakens pelvic floor muscles, which play a key role in bladder control. Reduced blood flow and stagnant tissue create a cycle of irritation and strain. To break this cycle, stand up every 30 minutes, even if just for 1 to 2 minutes. Walk around the room, stretch your legs or shift positions. Gentle movement helps restore circulation. Add short walks after meals and light household activities to your routine. Even pacing during phone calls makes a difference. Use timers or reminders to stay consistent. Ben, age 68, spent most afternoons in his recliner. He began standing every 30 minutes and added a 10-minute walk after lunch. Within 3 weeks, he felt fewer urges to urinate and noticed improved comfort while sitting. A small change in routine gave him back control. If you have balance issues or mobility limitations, try seated leg lifts or ankle circles. Use a walker or cane if needed. Those recovering from surgery should ask a physical therapist for movement plans. Avoid pushing beyond your limits. Move safely but move often. Habit 8. Drinking too much caffeine. Many seniors enjoy coffee or tea throughout the day, but too much caffeine can quietly irritate the bladder and prostate. Caffeine increases urine production and stimulates bladder muscles, leading to urgency and more frequent trips to the bathroom. For sensitive prostates, this constant stimulation causes added pressure. Research from the American Urological Association found that men who consumed high levels of caffeine had a 42% increase in urinary frequency. Caffeine also tightens the muscles at the base of the bladder, making it harder to fully empty. This leaves residual urine behind, which worsens irritation and inflammation over time. To reduce symptoms, limit caffeine to 1 cup of coffee or tea in the morning. Switch to decaf or herbal tea in the afternoon. Avoid energy drinks and soda. Try warm water with lemon or chamomile as soothing alternatives. Observe your body's response for 7 days and adjust gradually. Small reductions often bring noticeable relief. Carlos, 72, used to drink 3 cups of coffee daily. He began replacing his afternoon cup with mint tea and cut soda from his diet. Within 2 weeks, he noticed fewer urges and could sleep through the night without getting up. His bathroom trips dropped by half. If you take medications for blood pressure or anxiety, check with your doctor before reducing caffeine. Sudden withdrawal may cause headaches or fatigue. Taper slowly and monitor how you feel. If you rely on caffeine for energy, focus on hydration and light movement as natural boosters. Habit 7. Eating spicy and processed foods daily. Spicy dishes and packaged snacks may seem harmless, but they can quietly trigger inflammation in the prostate. Hot peppers, chili powder, and black pepper stimulate the body's inflammatory response. For men with an enlarged prostate, even mild spice can lead to increased discomfort. Heavily processed foods like deli meats, canned soups, and frozen dinners are packed with sodium and additives. These ingredients raise blood pressure, retain fluid, and stress the urinary system. Hormone-disrupting preservatives may also throw off testosterone balance, making prostate symptoms worse over time. Try limiting spicy meals to once a week and reduce packaged food gradually. Replace salty snacks with fresh fruit or unsalted nuts. Cook simple meals using olive oil, garlic, and turmeric for flavor without irritation. Focus on fresh ingredients like leafy greens, legumes, and grilled chicken for better long-term comfort. Jerry, 69, used to have spicy takeout 3 nights a week. He began cooking more at home and cut back on frozen meals. Within 3 weeks, he noticed fewer late-night bathroom visits and less pelvic tension. His energy improved too, just by changing what was on his plate. If you're managing blood pressure or kidney disease, talk to a doctor before adjusting your diet. Some seasonings or processed items may affect medications. Read labels carefully and aim for lower sodium. Healing your prostate doesn't mean bland meals, just smarter choices. Habit 6. Holding your urine for too long. Delaying bathroom trips might seem harmless, but holding urine too long puts pressure on the bladder and prostate. As the bladder stretches, it pushes down on the prostate, leading to irritation. Over time, this pressure can cause swelling and increase the risk of long-term urinary problems. Studies from urology clinics show that seniors who regularly hold urine are more likely to experience incomplete emptying and frequent urgency. Residual urine becomes a breeding ground for bacteria, increasing the chance of infections and prostate inflammation. Listen to your body's signals. Go to the restroom when you first feel the urge. Try scheduling bathroom breaks every 2 to 3 hours, especially during the day. Avoid drinking large amounts of fluid if you know you'll be away from a restroom for a long time. Build a routine that prioritizes relief, not delay. Mark 73 used to ignore urges while watching TV or driving. After setting reminders to use the restroom regularly, he noticed fewer nighttime awakenings and less urgency during the day. Within 2 weeks, he felt more in control and less anxious about accidents. Men with prostate issues, overactive bladder, or limited mobility should consult a doctor before changing fluid or bathroom habits. If you find it difficult to urinate or often feel incomplete relief, professional evaluation is important. Protecting your prostate begins with listening to your body. Habit 5. Smoking or inhaling secondhand smoke. Cigarette smoke doesn't just harm the lungs, it also affects the prostate. The chemicals in tobacco reduce blood flow, increase inflammation, and damage tissue throughout the body, including the prostate gland. Even secondhand smoke can create long-term irritation for those over 60. Research shows that smokers are more likely to develop prostate enlargement and urinary issues. Smoking lowers antioxidant levels and increases oxidative stress, making it harder for the body to repair inflamed or damaged tissue near the prostate. Quitting brings fast results. Within weeks of stopping, circulation improves and inflammation begins to decline. Use nicotine patches, support groups, or natural remedies to ease the process. Avoid environments where smoke lingers. Every smoke-free hour gives your prostate a better chance to recover. Leo, 70, smoked for over 40 years. After joining a quit program and avoiding secondhand exposure, his urinary symptoms eased within a month. He no longer woke up multiple times at night and felt more energetic during the day. His only regret, waiting too long to stop. Men with chronic lung conditions or those using nicotine replacement should speak with a doctor before making changes. Quitting smoking is possible at any age. Start small, ask for help, and remember every breath without smoke is a step toward healing your prostate. Habit 4. Skipping regular health screenings. Avoiding doctor visits may feel convenient, but skipping checkups allows silent prostate problems to grow unnoticed. Many men wait until symptoms become severe. By then, treatment is harder. An enlarged prostate often develops without pain, making early detection the key to long-term comfort and control. Routine screenings like PSA tests or digital rectal exams can spot issues before they become serious. According to the CDC, men over 60 who test yearly are more likely to manage symptoms without surgery or long-term medication. Set a reminder to see your doctor once a year. Talk openly about urinary changes, sleep patterns, or discomfort. Screenings are quick, non-invasive, and can save you months or years of struggle. Bring a list of questions or symptoms to make the most of each visit. Paul, 67, avoided checkups for years. When his urgency worsened, a simple exam revealed early prostate inflammation. With lifestyle changes and follow-up care, he avoided medication entirely. He now says that 15 minutes in the clinic saved him from years of discomfort. If you're unsure about what tests you need, ask your doctor for a prostate health checklist. If you've had prior issues or family history, screenings may need to start earlier. Regular checkups aren't just for emergencies, they're your first line of defense. Habit 3. Eating too much red meat. Eating red meat daily may feel normal, but over time it can quietly inflame your prostate. Processed meats like bacon, sausage, and deli cuts are especially harmful. They contain saturated fats and chemical additives that increase inflammation and hormonal imbalance, both linked to prostate enlargement. Studies from the World Cancer Research Fund show that high red meat intake is associated with a greater risk of prostate issues. As digestion slows with age, heavy meats linger in the gut, longer, creating more pressure and discomfort in the pelvic area. Try cutting red meat down to 2 times a week. Replace it with lean proteins like fish, beans, tofu, or grilled chicken. Add fiber-rich foods like lentils, broccoli, and brown rice to support digestion. Spices like turmeric and ginger can also help calm inflammation naturally. Walter, 74, ate red meat almost every day. After switching to fish and plant-based meals 3 times a week, he noticed fewer bathroom trips at night and less pelvic tension. His digestion also improved, and he felt lighter throughout the day. Men with iron deficiency or medical diets should consult a doctor before reducing red meat. Focus on balance, not extremes. You don't need to give up meat completely, just shift the focus toward variety and anti-inflammatory meals that support your prostate. Habit 2. Carrying too much belly fat. Excess belly fat is more than a cosmetic issue, it's a signal of internal stress. Fat stored around the waist releases inflammatory chemicals that circulate throughout the body, including the prostate. This low-grade inflammation contributes to prostate growth and urinary problems, especially in men over 60. According to Harvard Health, men with larger waistlines are more likely to experience frequent urination, weak stream, and even erectile issues. Belly fat also disrupts hormone levels, lowering testosterone and increasing estrogen, both affecting prostate size. To reduce belly fat safely, start with a short daily walk and limit sugary drinks. Eat smaller portions and include more vegetables, whole grains, and healthy fats. Even losing 5 pounds can reduce pressure on the bladder and improve urinary comfort. Track progress weekly, not daily. Sam, 69, had a 42-inch waist and frequent nighttime urination. By walking 20 minutes daily and cutting soda, he lost 6 pounds in 1 month. His sleep improved, urgency decreased, and he felt more confident in his body and routine. If you have diabetes, heart disease, or mobility challenges, consult a doctor before starting a weight loss plan. Focus on small, steady changes. Belly fat is stubborn, but with consistency and care, your prostate and your energy can benefit greatly. Habit 1. Not managing chronic stress. Unchecked stress doesn't just affect your mood, it can quietly harm your prostate. When stress becomes chronic, the body produces high levels of cortisol. This hormone triggers inflammation, muscle tension, and hormone imbalance, all of which contribute to prostate swelling and urinary problems over time. Research from Johns Hopkins shows that men with high stress levels report more frequent urination and pelvic discomfort. Stress also restricts blood flow in the pelvic area and weakens immune response, making it harder for the body to repair inflammation. Start managing stress with 10 minutes of deep breathing or light stretching each morning. Go for a short walk, listen to calming music, or write in a journal. Stay connected with family or friends and aim for 7-8 hours of sleep. Small habits can reset your nervous system naturally. George, 66, felt constant tension from caregiving and money worries. After adding morning stretches and evening walks, his symptoms eased in 2 weeks. He now handles stress better, sleeps more soundly, and reports fewer urges to use the bathroom at night. If you live with anxiety or depression, speak with a healthcare provider. Some medications or therapies can support both emotional and prostate health. Stress may be silent, but managing it is one of the most powerful tools for long-term well-being. You've just learned 10 silent habits that can quietly enlarge your prostate without you even knowing. From skipping water and sitting too long to daily stress and red meat, these common routines often go unnoticed until real symptoms appear. But awareness changes everything. By identifying and shifting just a few key behaviors, you gain back something more important than comfort control. Because your real goal isn't just fewer bathroom trips or better sleep. It's confidence in your body energy to do what you love and freedom to live fully. Start today with one change. Drink a glass of water in the morning before your coffee. Pair it with a stretch or a short walk around your home. Set a timer to stand every 30 minutes. Choose one processed food to replace with something fresh. You don't need to change everything at once, just one thing today, then another next week. Keep a notebook or use a health app to track progress. What matters is consistency, not perfection. Your prostate will respond, and so will your energy, sleep, and mood. Subscribe now to get simple science-backed tips every week designed for men over 60 who want to stay strong, independent, and medication-free. Don't wait until symptoms get worse. The earlier you start, the easier it is to turn things around. Thank you for taking time today to care for your health. Every small step you take matters. Even one change can bring more comfort, confidence, and peace of mind. You deserve to feel strong and in control no matter your age. We're here with you every step of the way.